It's really amazing. I mean, Khabib Nurmagomedov. You know, you can keep going down the line. There's so many of these guys that are coming up. It's really what a hotbed of talent, especially Dagestan. I mean, how many bad motherfuckers come out of Dagestan?
Yeah.
Whew. Khabib versus Conor. Like, holy shit, is that fight interesting? What the fuck is going to happen there?
If it really happens, you know what I
You don't
mean?
think it's going to happen? Don't say that. Son of a bitch. Look at him there. How weird is it looking at Conor with no belt, Khabib with the belt? I mean, forever Khabib was trying to get a shot at that belt. And the way he won it.
Crazy shit, man.
Setting up this fight. This fight is a fucking interesting fight, man, because if Conor can't stop that takedown, does he go the way of everybody else? Does he get mauled the way everybody else got mauled? Does he get mauled the way Michael Johnson got mauled? Does he get mauled the way
Dos Anjos
got mauled?
Michael Johnson.
Yeah, we said Johnson.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, Edson Barboza,
That's
he got
one.
mauled. The way Barboza got mauled was scary because, like, halfway into the first round, Khabib's taking him down, and you see Barboza just taking a deep breath like this, like realizing, like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, what in the fuck is all this about?
It's worse than I imagined.
Yeah, this is just a completely different thing.
It really, I mean, no doubt, Conor probably has the heaviest hands in the game, pound for pound, no doubt. But takedown defense and fighting off your back, that has nothing to do with the power. It doesn't translate at all. So what is it going to look like? Is his takedown defense better than Michael Johnson's? Is his takedown defense better than Edson Barboza?
Or
Maybe.
Al Iaquinta, who's a wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, Al stuffed his takedowns a couple times in the first round.
Yeah.
But, you know,
The persistence.
Al's a really good wrestler.
Yeah.
And
How good is Conor's?
it's a good question.
Man, what if he gets
tired?
What if he gets taken down easier than all those other guys?
Oh.
You don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's got Dylan Dennis in his corner. Dylan is I think he wrestled in high school, and I'm not too sure.
He brought in some Olympic caliber wrestler for his camp. Who did Conor brought in some super high level wrestler for his camp?
A famous one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. James gonna find it.
A UFC fighter?
I don't believe he's a UFC fighter.
Kyle Snyder.
Say it again.
Is it Kyle Snyder?
Does it say that?
It says he offered to help him. I don't know if that's who he really brought in.
I don't know who he brought in. But I know that there was some talk about him bringing in some super high-level wrestler.
This says that Jordan Burroughs is not working with Conor, that might be who you're talking about.
Could be. Well, that would be one who you would want to work with you. That would be someone who you would get asked. But Jordan Burroughs is probably fucking busy. And has he expressed an interest in fighting in MMA? Because if he does, there's a lot of people that are fucked.
He tweeted out on the 13th of August, "I'm not working with Conor. I'm attempting to win a world championship of my own in October." It doesn't say.
Wrestling.
Yeah, it didn't say.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Like, he probably doesn't have time to help someone with a camp like that. Especially like at this point in his, he's taking off right now. If he ever decides to go into MMA, like, yikes. Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen in that fight. I mean, I just don't know whether or not Khabib's going to be able to close the distance without getting hit, whether Conor's going to be able to stay on the outside long enough, whether Khabib's going to come at him like with reckless abandon the way he did with Edson Barboza. I mean, he just stormed after Barboza, just walked him down.
Yeah.
Is he going to be able to do that with Conor, or is he going to get clipped coming in? I mean, is he going to be able to fade that left hand? Is he going to be able to stop that? And if Conor could just keep him from taking him down a couple of times in the first round, just a couple of times, just enough to put a little bit of doubt, get a little bit of that shit talking going, and land a couple of good punches. Or does Khabib just grab him early, ragdoll, boom, side control, elbows, punch, knee on belly, punch, 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 elbow, punch? Do we just see a mauling? It's interesting. It could go either way. Like, I see both. This is one of those weird fights where I don't know what the fuck's going to happen, but I don't think we're going to see like some crazy drawn-out 5-round fight. I definitely could be wrong, but I think we're going to see like one person dominate. Whether it's whoever figures out how to impose their game, whether it's Conor can dominate on the feet or Khabib can dominate on the ground.
You think that'll be the biggest pay-per-view ever?
It's going to be huge. It's going to be so big. It's
Like,
going to be so
how
big.
could it not be the biggest one?
It'll be giant.
Conor's the
giant.
biggest star, right?
The only thing that's going to hold it back is mainstream knowledge of it because there's not a lot of press. Because Conor's not doing a lot of stuff. It's not like in the news a lot. Like, how many of these regular people know that Conor's going to fight?
Yeah, and you never see it on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, any
I mean, you see it if
interview
you follow
clips.
UFC pages. If you and I see it, we follow MMA pages, but fuck, man.
Is Khabib doing interviews? Is he talking?
I have no idea. I don't know.
That means no, man. If you don't know, shit.
Yeah,
that
I don't
means
know.
You haven't seen shit.
I haven't seen much. I mean, I've seen some video footage of him training at AKA. The whole thing's crazy, man. So, I mean, I'm crossing toes. I'm crossing everything. Just please let this one go down. Please. I can't imagine someone getting injured. I'd be so
I wouldn't
depressed.
mind if someone got injured.
I'd be so sad. Well, you wouldn't because Tony would jump in.
And it
You
would still
train
be
Tony.
it's still going to be a great fight.
Should
Either
be a
way.
great fight. Should
Either
be a
way,
great
the
fight.
guaranteed there's going to be some serious shit. Either Tony versus Khabib, Tony versus Conor, or Conor versus Khabib.
I think Tony is one of the more dangerous fights for Conor because, first of all, his durability, his endurance is crazy. His ability to fight from anywhere. He fights real good standing up. He puts a pace on you. Doesn't mind getting hit.
Always walking forward.
Always walking forward and walking people down.
Yeah.
And if you hit him, you can hit him and hurt him. Doesn't matter. He survives. He survives. Finds a way to survive.
And one little scramble clinch on the ground, and there's a Darce right there.